Yo, what's going on, everyone? It is PokeProdz here, back with a Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Today I'm actually against my man Kashif, Sucker4Jessica. Actually a pretty big name in the Pokemon YouTube and community. So yeah, just shouts it to him. If you don't know his channel, I'll go ahead and link it in the description. But yeah, this happened on my buddy CJ Sparkin's live stream. And it was pretty cool to be able to be in the same call with him and just talk with him, battle, all that good stuff. So anyway, we're not going to waste too much time, and I believe we're going to hop into the battle. But look at this man's team. Look at it. He has an Alakazam, which is a thing I don't see very often. He has, oh my lord, what else does he have? Let me see. Got that Landorus, got that B-Sharp, got like Tornadus, just a bunch of threats, and an Emboar. That Emboar is just going to cause all kinds of ruckus, I know it. But anyway, let's hop right into the battle. So Kashif's got that, that nice red fedora rocking, as you can see. So he leads Emboar, and I lead Jolteon. Thought process behind this was, why the hell would he possibly lead Emboar? But he does, and that catches me off guard, so I just started to stay in, and really, in retrospect, I should not have done that, because that is really just going to screw me over. I cannot live anything from an Emboar. I'm a Jolteon, I'm frail, I know that, and I should have switched out into something that could take that. However, for some odd reason, that was just not on my to-do list. Like, I just needed to die to that, apparently. But anyway, so he switches out of his Emboar into Landorus, predicting my Earthquake, and I mean, I wasn't going to play that predictable. I did not Earthquake here. I went for the Outrage, but I actually did predict him to do that, but I don't hit him for very hard. Well, I mean, considering that was an Intimidate, that was pretty hard, but in the whole scheme of things, he did survive with quite a bit of health. So now he switches in Crocodile, and he has that double Intimidate on me, which is never good. I mean, I'm still a Garchomp, but Garchomp's not that great with 2 Intimidates. So as you can see, I hit the Crocodile. It does not do very much. I only get the 2-turn Outrage, which is perfect. Me and him were laughing about this in the call, because we ended up having to reduce some of this battle over a connection issue. But anyway, literally played out perfectly, so I switch into Trevenant now. This is kind of an iffy play for me, because, sure, okay, well, he ends up going for the Toxic, but this is an iffy play for me because I know my Crocodile definitely carries Knockoff, and I'm not too sure if Kashif's does, but mine definitely does. But I feel like if he had it, he would have stayed in there. So anyway, he predicted me to go for the Will-O-Wisp, so he walls it completely and switches into Emboar, which clearly can't be burned. And he switched into Landorus now, and he gets the Intimidate off. I mean, that's no big deal in the whole scheme of things, because I can just go ahead and hit him up with that Leech Seed real quick. But Trevenant's just here to kind of poke in some damage and to Seed and Will-O-Wisp everything my heart desires. So that's the good news here. So now he hits me with the U-turn, and Trevenant's gonna eat it up. But I'm gonna take some damage, clearly. I mean, what can you do? But now he's sending Alakazam, and this completely just mind fucks me. Like, I did not see this coming in the least. And sorry about my voice, guys. I am feeling very sick, by the way. But anyway, he blows my mind here. Alakazam used Knockoff? Hello? Oh my lord, that completely caught me off guard. He was laughing in the call, and I was like, oh my lord, like, I've never seen Alakazam carry Knockoff. I did not know it could get Knockoff, first of all. That's a nice and unorthodox set, but I mean, I like it. That was cool, that was original. So anyway, he sends in the Emboar now, and I go for the Horn Leech. I mean, this really is not going to make a big difference. I do not do anything to this thing. He completely walls me. But, I'm not really sure why I decided to stay in against this thing. I mean, I know I can live a Stone Edge, so I go ahead and go for the Leech Seed, and I was like, I can get a little stall off here, get some, just get some damage off here, some residual damage. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm just going to go ahead and stay in. He goes for the Flame Blitz, and at this point I'm like, Trevenant's done his job. I am completely fine with losing Trevenant now. So, I mean, that's what happens here. As you can see, Trevenant goes down nice and heroic, and Emboar goes down as well. So, that was perfect. In my opinion, Trevenant did put in work this battle. So, now he sends in Landorus, and I send in Iblis, my Charizard Y, here to completely destroy the entire day. Just here to shit on everyone's parade. So, as I do reveal to him, he is Charizard Y, so the Intimidate really makes no difference. However, I mean, yeah, it really doesn't matter. So, I go ahead and get up that sun there, and the sun is shining, and I'm going to hit him with the Flamethrower real quick. So that's going to knock out the Landorus. However, I mean, he still has threats on his team, and there's one thing that really scares me. And I'm just thinking about this now. I'm wondering if he was just doing this to scare me out, switching to Alakazam in. But I was very afraid of the T-Bolt there, so I was like, oh, no big deal. I'll just switch into Thrasher and eat up a Psychic real quick. So he ended up hitting me with the Psychic here. I mean, I meant to say eat up a Thunderbolt, because, you know, that wouldn't touch me. But I do eat up the Psychic, clearly, as you see. And I am Assault Vested, and not an Orthodox set. It's actually an original Excadrill set. And he was like, damn, that did nothing to you. And I was like, yeah, it didn't do very much, did it? But this is my own original Excadrill set. So anyway, I do go for the Rock Slide here. That was the safest move there I could go for. I mean, clearly it didn't do anything to Crocodile, didn't phase him. But I mean, I had to do something, and I wasn't just going to sit there and go for the Earthquake when he could easily predict me and switch out. So I was like, well, that's fine. So I did actually predict here. I knew the Toxic was probably coming, or if not, it was probably like I wasn't sure what kind of variant this Crocodile was. The only move he revealed to me actually in this point was the Toxic, I believe. So I was like, whatever, but I wasn't too sure. So anyway, I go ahead and hit him with that superpower, and he survives, and he uses counter. I was like, hello, are you kidding me? This man is a savage. He completely crushed my soul there. So Crocodile is sitting there looking pretty, gaining health, and we don't like that over here at all. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into my Charizard now. And Charizard, you see, he's going to come in. He's going to go on a little cleanup patrol. So I'm not afraid of Crocodile at this point. I'm like, he's going to die no matter what. So I go ahead and hit him with that Flamethrower, and that's going to take out Crocodile without a doubt. Now he springs into Alakazam, and at this point I'm like, well, if he has a T-Bolt, I'm going down. But he just carries the Psychic, so I'm assuming he doesn't carry it. So he hit with the Psychic, and I go ahead and hit with the Flamethrower. So that's fine. I wonder if his Alakazam is Specs. This is just coming to me. Actually, I think he told me it was Sash. But anyway, this scares me to death. This Tornadus comes in with a Heat Wave. It's a powerful Tornadus in the sun with Heat Wave, and it does not kill me. So I'm gonna stay in, of course, and go for the Flamethrower, and that's gonna OHKO the Tornadus, which is definitely good and definitely happened in my favor. So now we send in the B Sharp, and he goes for the Sucker Punch. However, I play against this thing on the daily, so I know to not just go balls deep on this thing. So I go ahead and go for the Roost, and then he goes for the Sucker Punch because I had nothing else to do. I needed to go for the Flamethrower. I wasn't going to Roost up again. I didn't see it coming that time. I was like, he probably Swords Dance predicting my Roost. But anyway, this is going to be the end of the battle, guys. I send in Garchomp, and I'm Garchomp, so he's easily going to die. He goes for the Sucker Punch. I wasn't going to play Rand. I just going straight for the Earthquake. I know I can survive. So anyway, if you guys like this, please go ahead and leave a like because it really helps. Subscribe, comment. I definitely want to see your guys comment, hear your feedback, all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, guys, peace out, Prodigies. Later.